Hallo und willkommen zu der Demo von Conversation Not Guaranteed. Wir wollten da mal reinschauen. Das heißt, ich starte mal das Spiel. Settings gab nicht viele und gucken wir mal. A new nation is born. We have survived war. We have survived abandonment by colonial rulers. We have survived the birthing pangs of a new government. Now in the aftermath we want to build a country for our children and our children's children, green and safe and beautiful. Some of us will need to give up our old homes, our touchstones, our land. But nothing great was ever achieved without sacrifice. A brighter future waits if we do this together. Will you serve? Und von dem, was ich gesehen habe, ist es ein bisschen wie Papers, Please. So ganz, ganz grob. Wahrscheinlich hat es noch andere Dinge drin, zum Beispiel eine reale Grafik. Also ein bisschen. Hi, you must be the new addition in the department I'm the department secretary. My name is Bobby, but most people call me Bobby. Wir schütteln seine Hand. Squeak. Ah, someone else wants to say hi. She's the most curious one in Scowell? Scowell. Vater hat das kleine Baby dabei. Hi baby. Cute, right? Back in the pouch you go. Squeak. I will begin with some background information. We have many construction projects planned, so we need to take over a lot of land. The people residing on these lands have been told to vacate. If they can produce valid ownership documents, we will compensate them for surrendering the land. Your job is to make sure these documents are authentic and decide if compensation should be rewarded. If something seems fishy... Oops, you're right, baby. Can't use the term, whispers. Back in the pouch, you have been pestering me. If anything is suspicious with documentation, compensation will be denied. Anyway, an officer had a few cases he thought you could use for practice. For the first case, we have Mrs. D'Souza. She's the law-abiding sort, so there shouldn't be a problem with her documents. I'll call her Q number now. Hello? Did you call for the right number? You'll be checking my documents? You look so young. Wait, are you in training? You won't make any mistakes, will you? I'll do my best. We understand it's stressful for you, Miss D'Souza. It will be fine, you will see. Oh, okay, I guess. I'm coming over to your site to help with the inspection. To start, ask for your documents and bring them over to the inspection area on the right. Okay, it should be easier to read the details now. Bisschen. Let's begin with looking... Boah, Hilfe, was war das? Let's begin with looking at the names on your yellow IC and the title deed to make sure they match. Yeah. If you spot anything wrong with the names, let me know. Rosa D'Souza. Die matchen. Great. Now all you have to do is look over the rest of the details. You can check other fields now for anything out of the ordinary. The addresses need to match too, and no fields should be empty. Once you've checked these, let me know your findings. Die Adresse ist Nummer 11, Engwa, Close, M23. Date of Birth, 7.12.1939. Das steht hier nirgendwo. Macht ja auch Sinn. Gut, hier steht das Ausstelldatum. Ist ja auch okay. Ja, denke mal. Let me confirm that. I don't see any issues either. Alright then, we are about ready to finalize the acquisition. Other than going over documentation, you should consider conversing with the landowner. It helps us learning about the background, clarifying issues with documents, or making the whole process feel less impersonal. Oh no, must we? Nothing makes me more nervous than having to hold a conversation. Really? I couldn't tell, Mr. D'Souza. You've been doing wonderful so far. I will only be a few general questions and then we can bring the process to a close. You can console with her by addressing her directly. Let's get into it, shall we? Warum hat sich das... Passieren die Dinge? Also. Yes? Ask her for her particulars. My name is Rosa de Sousa. Sousa with Z, not an S. Should it be an S? Do you need me to change that? Aber ein S ist ja trotzdem drin. My current address is 11 Ingvar Close. I moved there 12 years ago, 2 months and 4 days ago. Ich weiß gar nicht, was für ein Tag heute ist, von daher. My IC number is 4141674. I memorized it the moment I got my IC. Okay, that's crazy. You did great, Miss Sousa. Miss de Sousa. Everything seems to be in order, so we can go ahead with approving compensation. Grab the green stamp and stamp the title deed. Bam. Is really over? Will I really get the money? Of course, Mr. Sousa. We are nothing like the corrupt officials of the past. Thank goodness. Talking to a government official is so nerve-wracking. Not that I didn't trust you. The government, that is. Can I go now? Of course you can go, Mr. Sousa. Don't forget your IC. Please, place the title deed in the map on the left. You will learn how to view collected titles later. Good luck with your training. Das Stempel ist weg. Habe ich den jetzt mit weggetan? That wasn't so bad, was it? I guess Mr. Sousa might feel differently, but let's move on. The next case we're given is Mr. Keys. When the officers told him to fix his documents the first time, Mr. Key kicked up a fuss. You will need to be on the lookout for problems with the documents, as he might have refused to comply. If he can't come up with a good explanation, we will have to reject his claim to compensation. What should be done if get difficult? Ask whether the case should be handled to... No. It's a real headache when people behave that way, but we have to remain professional, no matter what. Part of the job is facing tough challenges head-on. Isn't that right, baby? Squeak, squeak. I'll call for Mr. Key's crew number now. Maybe you should stay down for this one, baby. Squeak. Ja, unser Stempel ist einfach gone. About time. You better make this quick. There's no need to check my documents because they are fine. It's a routine procedure. We can't skip Mr. Key. But we promise that we'll quick if there are no issues. Hier ist der Stempel. Remember to bring the documents to the clearing area. Kann ich den Stempel hier wegtun? So. Das sieht ja schon mal anders aus. Das ist ja... So, warum ist die grün? There's been no time to create new documents for every citizen. So just bring in whichever one they currently have. That's just something we have to deal with for a while. It's the same basic task of checking for this. So let me know if you spot any. Okay. Key die walk. I've spotted an error. Okay. I will teach you the next step for noting a potential discrepancy. Let me pass you your office pen. You better not be delaying things for no good reason. Use the pen and select two not matching Dinger. Das da. Und das da. I was thought you wouldn't spot it. You have to point this out to Mr. Key. Converse with him directly and ask him for an explanation. Kann ich das hinlegen oder so? Nö, na gut. What? Something wrong with the name? Let me see. So the name is a little different. It's normal to see such minor problems in documents all the time. I can guarantee you these documents are legitimate. Ja, die müssen gleich sein. I don't care. If you force me to fix these documents on one more time, I will complain to your minister directly. He was told about the deadline to present proper documents. Let me ask you this. Is this your job to blindly follow the rules? Or is it to serve the citizens of this country? You know what the right thing to do is, so do it. Fair treatment. How is this fair to me? This is robbery. This is my land. Mine. You have no right. I think there's no getting through to him. You'd better just firmly reject his claim to compensation. To reject compensation, use the red stamp. Don't you dare stamp that deed. Bam. Alright, for the last steps you need to return Mr. Key's IC and collect the title deed. You're just a trainee, aren't you? I tell everyone that the government is full of incompetent destroying our lives. Stealing our homes. You're going to find out that people in charge is us, not you. Aber ist gegangen, das ist auch nett. Oh dear, that was more difficult than I'd expected. I'm sorry I can't help out more. It's just not my place to handle cases directly. No, I kann auch nichts für. Sometimes we can't help feeling we let people down. Well, if they increase our pay, it make it more tolerable. Jokes aside, these tough cases are common, so don't let them upset you. Let's move on to the last case. It's an old lady who has had a few chances to correct her documents. Hopefully she's managed to sort them out. And she isn't just as fierce as Mr. Key. I call her Q number now. Oh no, nicht die Oma. Die hat bestimmt was falsch. Hello, my, you're so young. That's what our county needs, not old forgetful people like me. Don't say that, Madame Manant. Elders like you have valuable experience and wisdom to share. Got to use the right tone with these old aunties. I will let you handle the inspection and chime in if needed. Documents. Okay. Go ahead with the inspection like before. If you can't find anything wrong, go ahead and use the green stamp. Okay, Manat Kaur Bajwa. Okay. 5b, Engwar Lane, M11. Okay. Oh. What the, oh. Was ist das hier bitte? Good eye. The year is definitely wrong. It would be great if you actually make it to the 30th century. So, I think you should hear her explanation before proceeding. So start a conversation with her about the error. Oh no, oh dear. I brought to the registrar's office. I thought everything was fixed. I might have written the date incorrectly on the form. It's just that these old eyes can't see clearly anymore. My hand is unsteady too. Just one number is wrong. Can't you just overlook it? Also 1957. Oh, this is a tough one. Just the one number. But I don't have the authority to make this decision. As an officer in training, you will have to decide whether rewarding or denying compensation is right. It really was an honest mistake by this old elephant. It's really unfortunate, but no. There's no time left for her to fix the documents again. Oh no. Will you give this old, poor-sighted, absent-minded pachyderm a chance? Oh, okay. I mean, fair wäre es, wenn wir Nein sagen. Ne? Aber eigentlich machen wir ja. So, approven. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I don't have to be out on the street. Many blessings. Alright, wait a minute. You can head off now. I never forget your kindness, even if I forget everything else. Wir wollen ja auch nett sein. I did say it was your call, but I would have been afraid of letting the error go. Guess I'm not cut out for making tough decisions. Be careful not to earn a reputation for being too lenient, though. The Tokay will handle the next stage of your training. Pankang Leon. Liao. Time to close shop, everyone. What? It's too early. Why are you telling everyone to go home? Didn't you hear? The decker left early to attend an important dinner function. He said any remaining work would have to wait till tomorrow. If Tokay says we can go, then we can go. You're welcome to stay behind and lose out on extra leisure time. But I'm out of here. Chung Chu Liao. Well, I guess that's our super productive work ethic for you. Looks like you get called a day. Tomorrow is going to be packed for you. You will have the director's briefing on top of your first set of cases. You better head home and have a good rest. Say bye-bye to the officer. Squeak squeak. Goodbye. Ich schlafe einfach hier am Tisch, verstehe. At night, a dream begins. Hello, my, you're so old. That's what our country needs. Old forgetful people like you. Everything is just fine. Nothing to worry about. You can just cave in to a sentiment like you did before. Ich kann auch nicht eincaven. So, sure you should picking up the red stamp before ejecting. Why did you choose the green in the real world? I don't know, you seem nice. I want to be nice. Okay. But I'm an old lady. Of course you should give me a chance. Old ladies are always to be pitied. Red stamp, that's what you're told to do. But you don't have to do what you're told to do. Pish posh, why follow the rules if it will only make you unhappy? But the documents are all wrong. All you have to do is decide that nothing is wrong with him. Reject. If they can't remove all doubt, then reject. Remember, you can do whatever you feel is right. You are in charge. Nein. The green stem is ready for you now. Okay, ich muss ihn nehmen. There you go. It's that easy when you know you're right. Now give them to me, and you can forget all about this. There, what happens here doesn't matter. We're only ever in the realm of Maya. Okay. Ja, das ist doch mal gar nicht seltsamer Traum gewesen. At dawn, a dream ends. Das ist immer ein gutes Zeichen, wenn man dann nach seinem ersten Tag sowas träumt. Ich glaube, dann geht man gerne zum nächsten Arbeitstag. You came back, and early too. Goodness gracious, trying to get the worm, are we? Ahem, not that I thought you'd give up after a bit of training. How do you feel about how yesterday went? Okay, excited. Wow, betting on that positivity. We can't afford to lose any more good ones like you. Looks at the director's door. The Tokay should be ready to meet you now. The Tokay can be a bit blunt, but he really wants the department to do well. Good luck. Okay. Sein Tukan? Nein. No wonder you had to take a half day off, Tokay. Can't miss out on such a bucket. Free drink, free food, and most importantly, free from work. Hey now, it was work related. Celebrating the achievements of senior officials is one of our duties too. That means the whole department will get a half day off to celebrate our banquet when it's our time. When it's your time. Oh sure, when I'm promoted to minister level, I will declare it an official holiday. What a joker. To you. Ah, you're here. We've just finished up. I will head off then. Thanks for letting me go on leave, Tokay. These children of mine always getting bullied by the other students at school. Good luck to us if we have to make the whole country get along. Don't make light of such matters. Our new officers won't have high morale if they hear such talk. That's enough idle chatter. I believe Body brought you through a few cases yesterday. How did they go for you? They should have been straightforward. Hat mir geholfen. Well, I really hope that doesn't mean Bobby did all the work. He sometimes forgets his stations. Things get messy if all of us don't keep to our assigned roles. I heard from Bobby you decided to prove compensation to one Madame Manat. It was a small error in the documents from what I heard. How did you arrive at your decision? Was insignificant, not her fault, so you saw an opportunity to improve the government reputation. Genau. While this was an impactful case in that respect, that sort of big picture outlook is commendable. Thinking about broader consequences down the line is what's expected of officers aiming to climb the ranks. And get used to explaining your decisions, as I will be reviewing your cases after each completed district. Moving on. That officer who left after came in. You will be taking over the rest of his cases as he had to go on leave. This is further for that officer's district. You will be using it for two main things. One, to keep track of progress, and two, schedule meetings with landowners. Let's take a look inside the map folder. The area is one of the oldest commercial districts. Generations of traders built a livelihood in these shop houses. It's seen better days, though maybe not by much. The recent public disturbance has made it even more unsightly. We were clearing this neighborhood for new office buildings. Some will be upgraded for commercial use, where new companies can be set. Others will be cleared for government use. In fact, the Ministry of Finance will be headquarters here. Surely the importance of developing this neighborhood is apparent to you. Not in agreement. Are you nagging because you understand or because you don't know what to say? Speak up or I can't tell. Uff. Verdammt. The basic point is that we cannot make progress without first removing what's pending. We have records for each plot. They include some notes describing the property and information about the landowner. Once you have previewed the landowner and the plot, you can call them to the office and have their ownership verified. The remarks section will record the results of your verification process and how you obtain the land. Next up is the deadline tracker on the top left. As you can see, each day has only enough time for 3 meeting slots. When you call a landowner in, it will use up the next available meeting slot. Since the deadline for submission is right around the corner, you will only have 4 slots for this district. There's 1 slot for each cage, so you must settle them all then and there. All 4 plots must be acquired. Because the plans for this district are crucial to our mission's goal, I want you to acquire all 4 plots. To track your progress, there will be an overlay handle at the top of the map. It shows all the key structures on the plan. There will be notes to remind you of the significance of each project. Note the compensation limit at the bottom. The budget is high enough to compensate everyone, but that doesn't mean you can award them willy-nilly. Remember that I will be reviewing the meat cards and going over the cases after you submit the folder. Alright, let's wrap this up. It's not like time stops when you're not processing cases. Close the folder. 2 things to note before we end. First, as I've said, there's no time left for landowners to fix the documents. If there were enough time, you'd be able to decide if the landowner deserves the chance to correct them. But that simply isn't the case here. Second, I realize you are taking over someone else's district. Thus, it wouldn't be fair to conduct a full evaluation once you've submitted the folder. I will, however, look through the folder to see how you handled each case. If I see any irregularities with your decision making, you will need to account for them, so be sure to follow the rules. That will all. Now get to your work. Your nation is counting on you. Okay. Back from the briefing, ready to throw in the towel. Say you're inspired by the project and want to help. Ja, ich habe bereits gekündigt, nein. Wow, you're making me feel guilty for not radiating optimism like you. Might need to bring everyone in the office to meet you and soak some of it in. Oh, before I forget, I was popping by to drop this off. It's just a simple list to remind you of the basic do's and don'ts. Okay, make sure it has both photo ID and title deed. Information on both document match and converse with the lender. Baby reminder B Q irgendwas in Ponail. I started making these because new recruits kept asking me for helping remind me. You wouldn't believe how much bobbing around it saved me. Well, time's wasting, and we have country to conjure up. Wish of luck on the first set of cases, baby. Squeak, squeak, squeak. When you're ready, open the map folder to select your first case. Okay. Was haben wir hier? Eine Retail Shop. Merchant Walk. Haven't met yet. Re-ranks are unknown. Callen wir ihn mal. May the beacon of objectivity guide your intellect. Was haben wir denn hier? Chancery, Congan dispassionate at your deposit. Okay, also Name passt schon mal. Wang Sa. 1F, Merchant Walk, M14. Ne. Tsingwong Kingdom. Das steht hier nirgendwo, also wird das bestimmt passen. Datumsglied auch sinnvoll aus. Bild passt auch. Sieht doch gut aus. Yes, I don't see anything the matter. I will not have you conjure up falsehoods and so cynic of my documents. If my name is not Shenton Wee. Ja, steht aber nirgends. And here I thought you had discovered something substantial. Have you not heard of baptism names? Ich bin aware. Capital. You've been dully briefed on the Church of Enlightenmentalism and your expanding influence. Das erste Mal. Appealing oversight. It falls on me to instruct then, lest you continue running the wastelands of ignorance. All Nephiot neo-rationalizers are baptized with a new name upon acceptance into the order. From then on we are to be known by our ordained name, including legal identities. If not having to complete this transaction so urgently, I would have used the time to alter my documents accordingly. I believe the title of the discussion. Booster confirm my name. Approving conversation logically follows. Das sieht ja eigentlich alles richtig aus, würde ich es behaupten. So, er hatte die richtigen Dokumente. So, von daher. Wonderful. Now this regrettable chapter can be put well and truly behind us. May you adhere to the enlightened path of congruent co-creation. Oder so. So. Satisfies requirements for proof of ownership. Sehr schön. Zack. Wen haben wir hier? Wir haben Nyum. Wir haben den Hund hier. Und die alte Omi. Okay, nehmen wir erstmal die hier. Vielleicht doch keine Omi. Hey, Officer. Here are my documents. I hope the government will protect us cats. The neighborhood has seen many fights and we didn't start it. Okay. So, Ana Binte Ismail. Die Adresse ist auch richtig. Die Daten ergeben auch alle Sinn. Jo. Dann würde ich doch spontan sagen. Ich kann noch mit dir reden. You know, I was one of the lucky ones during the riots. The shops next to mine, they got broken into. Their wares were stolen or broken. The restaurant run by the dog lady too. Only the gate of my shop front was damaged a little. The government must put stop to all this. Warum wurde er gesperrt? I don't know. Something is this means that cats were responsible. So they spared my shop. I don't believe that for a second. I saw so many cats get hurt that night. Ja, aber im Prinzip, ich sehe jetzt hier bei ihr erstmal nichts, was nicht passt. Approved. Thank you. Terima Kazi. Zack. I hope this government continues to treat cats well. Simantal Tingal. Goodbye. Ich will sicher, dass die diesmal anders angeordnet sind. So. Und dann können wir jetzt heute noch eins machen. Haben wir richtig gemacht. Sehr schön. Dann nehmen wir auch hier. No. Hello, how are you? My name is Praksha. Nice to meet you. Please excuse my appearance. I know I'm not looking presentable. Okay, kein Ding. So. Prakash Mulchand, ja. 38 Merchant Alley, M31. Ja. Date of Birth passt. Passt auch. Das hier ist auch richtig. Jo. Sieht doch soweit erstmal gut aus, würde ich behaupten. Quatsch mal. What can I help you with? Would you like some tailored clothing? Made to measure. Oh, sorry, you're not a customer. You have questions for me, officer? Fühlt er sich gut genug herzukommen? Ah, you mean my injuries, officer? Oh, I'm feeling alright. The pain is mostly gone. Don't be paying it any mind. Sometimes things just happen, out of our control. Don't blame the people that did it. They were just caught up in the commotion. No need to get into that, officer. It was all doing that big workers. When there are so many people having a hard time, tempers will flare once in a while. Just need to look out for it. All this mayhem and mischief. I guess one good thing is people will need my service set to tailor new clothes. Ich sehe jetzt auch nicht nichts Falsches. Würde ich jetzt so behaupten. So. I use this money to set up my business at a new location. One where hopefully everyone can stay out of trouble. Hey, new bird. Looks like someone is ready to pack up and back Kaboomuk. Not thinking of calling quits, are you? You have to last until the end of the week. Please make it to the end of the week. How did your first day go? Went well. Ja. Super. Whether it's confidence from ignorance or you've actually gotten the hang of it, things. Positivity is what we like to hear. If you ever feel lost, just remember the golden rule. Just finish the task quickly and see if mistakes come back to haunt you later. Ja, so arbeite ich auch immer. Squeak! Give Daddy a break, baby. I was just joking. It's time for us to go, too. You know the drill. Bumps to wipe and bedtime stories to read. Say goodbye to the officer, baby. Squeak! At home. Another night, another dream. Yay. Ah, da brauche ich diesmal gar nichts. Oh, a feed to be cleared. To yield to house. Schnipp, schnipp, schnipp. A canvas bounty for it nourished. All allowed to grow beyond it. Schnipp, schnipp, schnipp. Alles wegschnippen. Kal. Circumscribe, control, cultivate. The sun, radiant, traverse relentlessly. In action is action. Schnipp, schnipp, schnipp. Ich frage mich, ob ich das einfach nicht hätte schneiden können. Kai, circumscribe, control, cultivate. The landscape, mutable, coalesque, inevitably, its form, its function. Schnapp, schnapp. Schnipp, 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 schnipp. Wenn das nur nicht so einfach wäre. So. A monolith towers blankening in shadows, the void left at its feet. Another dawn, another awakening. Another strange one. Well, there's a final case in the folder to tackle. Kriegen wir hin. Haben wir auch hingekriegt. Sehr schön. Haben wir hier noch was? So. Neo Ming Shu. Job House, Merchant Walk. Okay. Hello. Good, you're not one of them. Those cannot trust. If you're one of them, I now give you papers. I get different, officer. Where's they? Like you don't know. Them, cats, make noise all night, go into people's houses no permission, steal money. Not only steal, break table, break chair, break lubber statue, break wall restaurant. Must be that Anna cat. She always make trouble, same as shading with bad dogs. Did she come here? You give her money? You shouldn't. She's thief. What lies she say you? If she say machine do bad things, I do something to her, then she knows. Cool. I find new place. Start new restaurant. Far from them. When you make new country, you put them on side. Put us other side. To hammer as old government. No mix, then all peaceful. Dog live on the way, cat live on the way. How do not fight? Kann ich irgendwie sagen, dass das hier so... I want peace, I don't disturb them. They don't disturb me. Okay, ich würde gern wissen, warum das hier so... Kann ich das hier so markieren? Why you point at DC? You say me what has been damaged. That's not my fault, I say you already. Those cats come and break some restaurant. Break house. I know crazy. Why stay and get hurt? I go hide with children. No. Who else? No one else in building break things. Only cats. No, see, what difference? Nose good, ear good, I smell, I hear, I know it's cat. They break glass, leave blood everywhere. Ja, der Merchant Work wird. So, und das hier ist halt hier wieder in der Ecke so. Klar kann ja sein, dass der Nachname falsch ist, aber der Rest passt ja. Deshalb würde ich es jetzt einfach mal... Ich approve das mal. Wird schon schief gehen. Auch wenn sie ein bisschen racist ist. You eyes open big round. You eyes open big around cats. Not all bad, but no blind trust. All these cases are done. Guess it's time to submit the folder. Have a seat. So if you've managed to complete the statistic. Good. As I said during your first briefing, I will be looking through your cases. If I see anything that needs further explanation, I will ask you about how you arrived at your decision. I will need to be, ally. What's the word? Must be in alignment with ministerial regulations. According to the records, you have compensation to someone who I see was missing information. Explain. Say that her explanation was possible. Look, I know that our head can break loose during a fight, but that doesn't mean it can be used as blank excuse. Who would think to find documents to destroy during a riot anyway? Make sure you judge the merit of such cases more carefully. In some cases, landowners are allowed to fix the documents, but you're not to compensate them until this is carried out. One more thing before we conclude. I want to ask you about your interactions with them. How was their general attitude? Did they talk at all about the recent troubles? Concern. The other group wurde geblamed. That's what I feared. This sort of social friction can transform into open violence if we don't manage it. Soon after that, faith in the government we wrote, and then we'll be starting from scratch all over again. Wasn't that, actually? It will be harder for them to accept a government that represents the interests of all. As this district wasn't assigned to you to begin with, you won't be receiving a full evaluation. The only category you will be assigned on for now is your decision making. As you can see, you were awarded a C grade. Some of your choices were questionable, and the explanations you gave earlier don't pass muster. You will definitely need to do better if you want to any sort of career progression as a civil servant. I will move on to your progression report, which is likewise limited in scope for now. As it states clearly, you're still on probation. You won't be confirmed as a department officer until after you've handled a full district on your own. It gets more complicated from here on out. Eventually you will be managing a budget and a deadline on top of assessing documentation. Okay, that's all. Didn't take too long, which is great. Do you have any final questions before I let you go? Ab geht's. Are you feeling alright or not? Why are you sitting there with no expression? You better go home and rest. I have to complete the submission process. So, okay. Dann habe ich ihm wohl nichts mehr gesagt. Hey Newbird, done with your first evaluation? I know I'm a little capo with all this hovering around and checking in. I guess you can say it's my parenting and everyone won. We've got to leave now. They're breaking through the gates. They have weapons. Caesar, what's wrong? Come down. There's a mob. They just appeared outside. They are all shooting. That we are stealing homes. They say we are corrupt. The tiger, Key, he was leading them. I think they want to kill us. I'm heading for the back door. Get off my way. Looks like this one isn't some joke. Follow Caesar to the emergency exit. I'm going to the break room. I left one of my babies asleep there. You leave first. Go. Fucking have. You barely know your way around. Just slow me down. It's okay. I got it. Go now. Your new nation needs you to make the hard choices, to ensure fairness for the many, to secure our future. Will you serve? Okay. Das war Compensation not guaranteed. Wie gesagt, so ein ähnliches Spiel wie Papers, Please war jetzt noch relativ, ich sag mal, einfach von dem, was man vergleichen muss. Ich frage mich, ob das, also wahrscheinlich wird es halt auch noch komplexer mit irgendwelchen Sonderregelungen und hieß ja schon mit, dass man nur ein bestimmtes Budget hat, das heißt, man kann nur bestimmte Menge an Leuten compensaten und so weiter. Wo man dann halt wahrscheinlich auch entgegen dem, was richtig wäre, entscheiden muss und so. Aber ja, war doch eigentlich so. Den Grafikstil muss man, glaube ich, mögen. Und dass so ein bisschen dieses creepy Zeug da reinkommt. Aber ansonsten, wenn einem so ein Spiel gefallen, ist doch bestimmt ganz cool, oder? Jo, dann schreibt gerne, wie ihr es findet. Und dann würde ich sagen, auf Wiedersehen. Ciao, ciao. Bis